Losing weight is tough, and the older you get, the even harder it is. In today's Your Healthy Family, I'm introducing you to a man who was at rock bottom in his physical health and what he said finally worked for him.
Ken LaVere served his country in the Air Force and was used to being in shape through hard work in the gym for much of his life until the daily stress of teaching and starting his own business at the same time started to slowly catch up with him.
I was very sedentary, and I ate whatever the heck I wanted to eat. And I got just miserably out of shape.
It was such a change for his body, it began to let him know in a not so subtle way.
My stomach was starting to really rebel against me. I was going through, if I was doing Tums, I went through almost a bottle a day. I had a bottle of Gaviscon in the car, one in the kitchen, one next to my bed.
Then, one night, when his indigestion and reflux were particularly bad,
my throat was on fire, I couldn't sleep. It was hours of just burning. I decided I was done. I was done being as miserably out of shape as I was.
Ken resolved to do what he had always done in the past.
I started exercising. I wasn't really losing weight, but I was definitely feeling better.
But why was Ken, now in his early 50s, not getting the same weight loss results he was used to?
This is a man that served his country and physically was very hard on his body his whole life, right? And that mentality of no pain, no gain, just exercise more. And the challenge, obviously, is when you get into middle age, it does not work.
Dr. Kristen Kells studies nutrition and went through her own weight loss journey. She says losing weight by focusing on nutrition, with movement and exercise still in the equation, is a common theme for success in people in their 40s and 50s.
Our program's not based on heavy exercise. You hit 40, your hormones change. It really becomes about nutrition. It really becomes about how we're feeding our body, how we're sleeping, how we're thinking. The research supports that.
Ken's weight loss started out with a focus on exercise, then turned to eating healthier.
And all of a sudden, wow, I started feeling better. I started losing weight.
And as the weight dropped, Ken stayed active in the gym.
I could start doing stuff that I hadn't been able to do in years and years and years. I could do 10 pull-ups now. It's like, oh my God, I'm a 51-year-old guy that could do 10 pull-ups.
Ken's not only lost 55 pounds, he's also lost his indigestion and acid reflux issues, and he's gained so much more.
My stomach no longer bothers me. Cholesterol is down to 140 from 190. I can tie my shoes, I can change shoes without having to hold my breath. I could go on and on. I just feel like I've aged backwards about 10 to 20 years.
And while Ken's 55-pound weight loss is something he celebrates, he says he's more excited by all the things he can do now that he's healthier, like those pull-ups. For Your Healthy Family, I'm Lisa Greenberg, and for more health stories, head to fox4now.com/yourhealthyfamily.